2 weeks before he died, Oliver Tree sat down for a podcast and told his parents, on air, "We don't know if I'll be alive next year. There's no day promised." The episode came out 2 weeks later, on what would have been his 33rd birthday. He never got to hear it. This is the story of the last flight of Oliver Tree and the few seconds over Rio de Janeiro that ended 6 lives. Oliver Tree Nickel grew up in Santa Cruz, California. Piano lessons at 3, writing songs by 6. But as a teenager, music wasn't the plan. Scooters were. He rode professionally, and he crashed professionally. In 2016, one crash broke both of his wrists. 6 months of therapy. That was the end of his writing career, and the beginning of everything else. He turned himself into a character. The bowl cut, the giant jeans, the scooter always in hand. Half musician, half stuntman, fully committed to the bit. He wrote a song about the crash that ended it all. He called it Hurt. It went platinum. Alien Boy, Life Goes On, Miss You, billions of streams. He even built the world's largest kick scooter, over 4 meters tall. Guinness certified it. He crashed it in front of a crowd. On purpose, because that was the joke. Oliver Tree crashes, and Oliver Tree walks away. By 2026, he was 32, with a new album out and the biggest tour of his life ahead. 70 shows, 30 countries. He played Sao Paulo, 6th. His next show was Lisbon, July 1st. In between, he stayed in Brazil. Sunday morning, June 14th, Rio de Janeiro. Oliver boards a Bell 206 Jet Ranger, a small 5-seat helicopter. With him, the pilot, Alexandre Souza, a Brazilian music producer, Lucas Frota, an Argentine film director, Lucas Vignale, and one of Latin America's biggest YouTubers, a creator known as Gaspi. Across the city, a second helicopter is already in the air, a Eurocopter Esquilo. Its pilot, Charles Marsillac, is flying alone. One aircraft had departed from Angra dos Reis, the other from Jacarepaguá. Both flights legal, both aircraft in good standing with Brazil's aviation agency. Rio's skies are crowded. Tour flights, charters, commuters, and small helicopters mostly fly by sight. The rule is simple: see and avoid. At 8:59 in the morning, over the neighborhood of Recreo dos Bandeirantes, the two helicopters meet, mid-air. The bell comes down on the lot of a car dealership and explodes. The fire spreads through 20 parked electric cars. The Esquilo falls separately. It doesn't burn. It's found upside down, landing gear pointing at the sky. Debris scatters across 100 meters. A tail section lands on a rooftop. A security camera catches one of the helicopters falling. The column of smoke across half the city. 45 responders, 15 vehicles. By 10 a.m., the fire is out. Somehow, nobody on the ground died. Nobody in the air survived. 6 people were gone. Both pilots, the producer, the director, the YouTuber, and Oliver. 5 of the 6 were identified almost immediately. The 6th took 2 days. On June 16th, dental records confirmed what everyone already feared. It was Oliver Tree. The Brazilian Air Force opened an investigation. The early theory, human error, by the pilots or by air traffic control. And one detail stood out. A year earlier, the Bell's owner had been fined for refusing to show his records to inspectors. As of today, the investigation is still open. The tributes came from everywhere. Post Malone dedicated a concert to him, KSI, Diplo, Melanie Martinez. And 2 weeks after the crash, on his birthday, that final podcast was released, with his family's blessing. The kid from Santa Cruz spent 20 years turning crashes into art, breaking his body for the bit, walking away every time, and writing songs about it after. The one crash he didn't walk away from was the only one that was never part of the act. There's no day promised. He said it himself. 2 weeks before the promise ran out.